Hello, Diamonds, and welcome back to the Hornet Season 4. I've been working on the government, and because I needed more space, I moved this sign to the opposite side of the street, so it's now in front of my shop. But yeah, the government is taking a look. It's not exactly what I imagined, but like considering all the sizes and the time limits, I'm kind of feeling that it might be the best for now. Of course, any amendments would be welcome. So if you think that you can make it look a bit better without going out of the borders, feel free to message me on Discord. But yeah, anyway, so I put up some signs like the distribution center. So it is kind of a simple building and it will be probably used more next season. In the middle I put the trade icon, which I kind of might have taken from the DadSpeed server information, because they have nicely shared all the information about those icons, and I thought that it might be a good idea to use it in this place, because yeah, I felt this icon might be good. Then there's City Hall, Bank, and University. And yeah, I did move the signs outside, so now the university will show in research also outside, and inside there's whatever notes. Actually, maybe this sign should be higher up. Maybe it looks better this way, so you can just see everything all over the place. I did move also the stuff a little bit more back. There's still space to go around, but yeah, this way it makes like the librarian look a bit better inside. So yeah, so this is pretty much what it looks. The bank, I mean, those signs probably will change a little bit, and yeah, I made it kind of look like it's put up with those. This can be changed by admins. It doesn't need to say the bank inside, and yeah, like different notes that might be necessary, and you can do all your titles right here, which is kind of good. So yeah, for me, for example, is the log polishers account and so on. And yeah, some seating, so that's what will gave me nicely. Really good. I even got some carpets to put down, so making a bit better. And then I like kind of this fencing, so it makes it feel a bit more like it's separated. Of course, we have the right to go around, so we can see on the back side. So here is all the money kept. Of course, the money making is downstairs, which is a different room. So I was also thinking if I want to do something special with this, because the idea is that you can actually separate the two buildings, just the bank doesn't have its own staircase. So all the middle part here can be removed and it can be split between the two places, and maybe I should put those the same orientation to make it look a little bit nicer, like this, right? Yeah, now it looks a bit more consistent. So yeah, so I was playing around a lot and thought that maybe I will put the ladder pieces on top, so when opening this door it doesn't look that too much off. But yeah, it's kind of still work in progress, so I might change it a bit, but not too much. And then the government building, the city hall. I mean, I've been thinking if I should call it like city hall or home office or whatnot. At the moment, I will leave this. It can be changed. And yeah, this one has slightly different layout. So first of all, there are many more seats here. So I used up all the seats that Will gave me. There's a guide what is upstairs, downstairs, and I did use this corner to make it a bit more unique. So downstairs we have farmers credits and loyalty rewards. So those can be done with those two. And upstairs is then claims, titles, zoning, and also voting, if you want to vote for anything, which of course isn't really available on the server, but just to make it look like better. So if we go upstairs, we can see more seating here, and of course plants everywhere. And we have ballot box, of course, for voting. And I decided that I want to make everything else look like their own like desks. So it kind of feels more like you're going into the office, not using by yourself. So at different tables you do different things, like registrar will deal with your title stuff. So you have to fill in your forms like usual. So if you do it correctly, you can have your own title. And yeah, with real estate, you can deal with all your claims. And you can sell them, buy them, whatnot, or even sort them out. And then of course zoning office, which is more governmental use in general. But still, like in real life, you might want to deal with the officials there to check if you are allowed to build in certain areas or anything. So yeah, it's kind of good to keep it open as well. And yeah, those also look like offices, so you can go inside and you can go around and walk all the way to different desks. So it's not kind of limited. And I did notice that I don't have enough lights here, so it looks a little bit dark. So let's see if I can put one more light here, and I will close that. So let's put it here. Yeah, it's definitely much better, brighter. And now all the easily accessible area is checked. And yeah, it's like typical office. You have some seats that are behind the wall, so you can't see what number is called if you have the number calling display or anything. So a little bit realism here as well. Anyway, as we have definitely some official stuff to deal with, I will go and show that as well. So those doors go to the bank, and that's what I said, that it can be removed. Now downstairs, things are a little bit different. So it's definitely not finished, as I have still plenty to do. But I kind of got started with like the government office itself. So executive office is here, and of course the government office. Those can probably be in one room, and this will be kind of separated here. I will put some wall in and so on. And then from here on, it will be all the courts. So I will remove this concrete parts because it needs to go lower and replace it with the lumber floor. And yeah, everything else will go here as well. And on the back side, then I will sort out also the university research table and whatnot. And yeah, here is also the treasury. So here all the admins can set all the taxes or whatnot if needed on extra way. Because in our server we don't really utilize this, so everything is done by the laws themselves. But still, like having it as a separate room is super important. And if you go further down the stairs, there's, well, it's really low floor because you don't really need that much space. A lot of storage. So 5 storages for the loyalty rewards, obviously. And maybe they can also share the something with the farmers credits. And yeah, this is nicely still working, so easy access. And yeah, rest of the walls I still need to do. I did fill in the back side, and I will probably remove the lumber to reuse as the walls or floors. But yeah, just to put the dirt on top, because, well, we couldn't really leave it as it was, because it was not acceptable. As I said, that I will make it a bit smaller. And yeah, as downstairs there's still many things to do, there's no point for me to stay there. And yeah, this is the land that I was covering in. So actually, as we're already here, maybe we should just unclaim the parts that are no longer necessary. Much better. So yeah, the full claim is only 24 plots, so 600 square meters. Not that big, to be honest, for government. As the current one that we have is right here. And this one is, well, 1000 square meters. So it's significant difference, I must say. It's almost double the size. And this is kind of a bit different. I'm not sure if the style is the best for like everyone else to use, but yeah, it is something. I'm still thinking if I should replace those corners with something else. I will look around, play with some materials and make decision. And also wish that the Ashler was slightly darker. So yeah, Ashler puzzled, like the icon looks really, really dark, but actually isn't black at all. It's just gray. So I will look around and see if I can make something better for the corners. And another thing that I have left in is ladders everywhere. So it's good for maintenance. So realistically, there are some maintenance corners. And this one is in the alleyway that is between those two buildings. And there's also a way to go on the roof here, so you can clean it up. And same goes for this building. It has its own way up, but the distribution center does not have. So I can only use a way from the university building to come here. And I did clean up the front of the street because I kind of feel that we don't need extra lights, especially if they're offset from this in here. So I put them on the other side just so it's not totally lost. But yeah, this is pretty much what I have done so far with the government. Any ideas? I look forward to hear about them. But anyway, just as we have completed like 11 minutes so far, let's go and check out some more places, because I know Mayoi has been making a lot of materials that I have bought for this. So let's see what the manufacturing itself looks like, and what those like rooms, what they look like, if it's actually feasible factory. So yeah, I will meet you at the factory. So this is the secret place where Mayoi is doing the stuff. So let's see what new stuff he has hidden inside. Well, this is only for making all the ashlar that we have bought from him. And yeah, upstairs storage, and there's something on the backside. Can we get there? Of course we can. It's a little bit sketchy ladder, but it's doable. So a bit more ashlar being made on this floor. And on the top, ooh, road making. So yeah, he's nicely using the mixer mode that Mas made. It's kind of nice to see that it's being used. So I think most people don't really use it. Now let's check out this building. Okay, this is for the concrete making. So it's good that it's being utilized as well. This one as well. It also has the coal bucket for moving the fuel around. That's good. And on this floor is just a store. So downstairs, a lot of crushing and sorting and whatnot. Pretty much every machinery type is present here. And also for mechanical power, he's using water wheels, which is kind of smart. And in here, masonry table. And then down here is also wainwright table. So it's also for road making, but at smaller quantities. So yeah, quite well sorted. Not really problematic at all. It's quite good. And I think I also mentioned in the last episode that we should take a look once this one is kind of finished. Because now outside looks really good. It's kind of like jungle. We only placed the first two, and now it seems it's fully finished. So let's see how many stores are inside. So there are quite few. So Birkenhof is right here with certain tailoring stuff. That's nice. There is also Go Dogs. We have Simi with some carpentry stuff. Quite nice. And then of course the Discord farm supplies, and of course you have the proper farm and everything else. So it looks quite good. It's quite well decorated on that side. So 4 people did come here. Fantastic. There are still vacant places. But yeah, the server is really quiet, so not sure if anyone else will come. But yeah, it does look good, and I do get really annoyed by this tree, so I think we have to kind of clean it up a bit. Can we do it? Okay, now it shouldn't go through anymore, I hope. Can we jump and cut it? It's always difficult. I rarely succeed with this jump cut, but sometimes I do. So it's not the best for the tree, but at least it's no longer going through the building. Because having the trees grow through the building, it makes it look kinda awful in my opinion. So now it does feel a bit more normal. It's more open, more realistic. So yeah, and of course there's wood on the ground as well. And on the backside there's a lot of those. I wish the dirt actually did go against it if you had the square pots and stuff. But unfortunately it does not. And why those seeds don't do anything? Ah, now it does. Just needs reset. It's crazy. Yeah, there are quite few that need reset for some reason. Not sure what the game is thinking. Those seem to be empty. Well, yeah. Happens. Yeah, on the backside many different other plants. So quite interestingly decorated. I do like the building in general. So it's quite good marketplace. In Europe there are so many of markets, like old ones, that are very similar. And yeah, unfortunately Sov did not finish this building, so it's still the same. But anyway, I think that's the place where we can kind of end the video. I still will work more days on the government building. And yeah, so hopefully we can kind of call it the season very soon. I will check with admins if they have decided when they are taking the server down and get prepared for the resets. And once I have more information, I will share it in the video as well. But anyway, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.